Introductions are the most important in a story. If it isn't good, you'll probably say, man, this show, I'm not interested. And with the next generation of manga here, I decided to read their first chapters. And I know there are others out there. I just picked these three. I even did a poll for it, which was interesting. But anyways, here's my criteria. First, we need to have a good story that is overall interesting and compelling. Then, a good protagonist who has a unique personality with a clear desire for viewers to follow. And how charming the world is, as well as the other characters that surround it. And finally, the art style that is just stunning to the eyes. So, here we go, starting with the story of two people believing in different things and trying to prove who's right. Surprise, they're both right. One gets abducted and the other, gets his taken. R.I.P. This story is pretty interesting. It has a very unique concept that makes you wonder, how will they get his back? I can't believe I said that. It sets up a crazy, bizarre adventure to... Wait, no. We meet Momo Aisei and Ken Takakura. I mean Okarun. Their chemistry is such an enjoyable experience to read. You learn why they believe in aliens and spirits, which some people might find relatable. Standing in what you believe in or trying to make friends. I still don't have friends. The world is just modern Japan, but the spirits and aliens makes things interesting, wondering what other spirits or aliens will show up. And the art style somewhat cartoony with full of emotion that just pop out. With such a bizarre first chapter, I enjoyed reading this very much. So, we give this story an 8 out of 10, protagonist 7, the world 7, art style 9, probably a 10, and overall 8 out of 10. A story of a swordsmith wielding a sword that his father made to find a certain group. That's it. I believe this first chapter was meant to be mysterious, going from a normal life with his father to a life of killing bad dudes. Like, you want to know more of what's happening. Same can be said with the protagonist, Chihiro. The switch up to a child wanting to be his dad and how all emo and shit gets you curious of what happened to him, including this crazy power. Like, what the heck is that? The world is Japan again, with certain gangs and mobs, and how sorcering is ruling all. And the art, hear me out, it's alright at best with the characters. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Now, the backgrounds are drawn really nicely, and when things get serious, the art gets really good. Kagurabachi is overall leaving me wondering what's next. Story 7, protagonist 7, world 5, art 7, and overall 7. The story of this guy getting framed and thrown out promise his revenge. Pretty simple story, but it gets carried by its characters and the world around. Rudo is the protagonist. He is that loud, arrogant little brat. But what makes him interesting is his thoughts on this world and his mysterious backstory with his father, which hooks you to read more. The world is fascinating, with a society divided by rich and poor, and a system that leaves you wondering, why is it like that? Such as the other characters who were set up nicely to show how painfully this world really is. The art style. It's something I've never seen before. I love the character's design with the rough lines. So the story, 7. Protagonist, 8. World and art style, 10 out of 10. Overall, a 9 out of 10.
I know that the comment section is gonna attack me. Let me just say that I made 3 videos for each of the manga, glazing the heck out of it. So I do not in any shape or form hate any of these mangas. I just wanted to compare their first chapters and analyze, since I haven't made an analyze video in quite some time. But anyways, I would like to hear your opinions on what you think is the better first chapter. So let me know in the comments. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Why was I going to say that? I'll see you guys next time.